the moment, tonight is the night.
Hey guys, it's Crypto Meoanalysis coming at you with an update video on Dogelon Mars. So, technically, we held support, so let's get right into it. Some hopium. I am the #1 Dogelon Mars content creator on YouTube, self-proclaimed. I need to remember to say that because, yeah, why not? So, from this low to the high, you can see we are literally sitting on support at around 1739, which I think we actually bounced over. So we bounced over it, so we're good now. But again, this absolutely needs to hold, otherwise we're going to come back down to around 13-14 area. Hopefully that area holds where we can actually make a higher low, and then we can continue up. If that does happen, that is around a 21% drop. I don't know if that's necessarily going to push this in the red, but it is definitely going to reset the RSI, and it's for sure going to reset the stock RSI. But a couple more days, like above 1739, if we can manage to consolidate, that is going to still reset the stock RSI, and we should hopefully aim for the next push up, which hopefully at that point will be a big, massive push up, which will make a higher high on the RSI. And we can maintain this uptrend, and actually the uptrend broke, but I guess we could start a new uptrend, right? Actually, there's a long-term uptrend, right? And that would technically be valid, but that's a little bit of hopium. Anyway, nothing's bullish until we get over 20 and stay over 20. We already knew that. So let's look at the Ether scan and see if there are any new in transactions for the Binance Spec token wallets, which doesn't look like is the case 32 days ago. And then let's look at the burn wallets. Okay, the null dead wallet, which is, yeah, still in transaction, was 5 days ago when I burned $19. That is now worth $17.53. So nothing new, nothing exciting, no new news. You know, one of these days I'm gonna make a video and be like, oh my God, Rufus Chain is finally up, or oh man, we could actually get into the metaverse and, you know, do what there is to do in there. That would be pretty cool. I'll definitely be making videos on that when we can actually go in there. But in the meantime, this is just boring, just sideways. It kind of sucks seeing your account go all the way up like 2-3x and then give it all back. But you know what? It's okay. I mean, it is what it is. That's the risk that we took. I see this as a long-term play. I think that eventually this is going to go up within the next, you know, I mean, I want to say, and I hate doing price predictions, but my game plan is March, April of next year. So see where it goes, March, April of next year. And again, just keep in mind that it takes a long time for coins to go up. So like, for example, when you compare this to like Turbo, you know, it took 1 year to basically do this, right? So imagine all the people that bought here, and it went up, and then it gave it all back. You see how it went all the way? It didn't go all the way back down, but it did go like pretty much down. Or even here, like imagine people that bought at 001, and then they had to wait. So March until May of the following year. So 1 year and 2 months they had to wait and then they finally got that pump. So remember, this takes a long time. So you know, the way that I see it is like, you see how these little pumps happen, and then it basically gave it all back down and went all the way back down. That's exactly what, like, I feel like this is going to look like when we look at it in the long term. So like, it pumped and then it gave it all back down and it consolidated. Like, one day we're going to look at this and there's just going to be like a massive candle, and we'd be like, wow, this thing consolidated for like 1 year and 2 months, and then now at like 10x or 50x or whatever, wherever Dogelon Mars is going to go. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Like, you know, obviously don't invest anything that you can't lose. None of this is financial advice, it's just my opinion. Again, I make videos on coins that are on my watch list, and members get a coin that I look at every single 4 to 5 days. You don't have to be a member for me to look at your coin. I'll look at your coin anyway. You just got to comment what you want me to look at, and for the most part, I'll get to it when I can, mostly after work or if I have break time, or as soon as I can basically get to it. I remember being that person in other people's streams always asking for my coin to be looked at, and I just wish that somebody would look at my coin. So I totally understand that people want their coins looked at. People want to see areas of support, areas of resistance, and most importantly, have a plan. Like I said before, stop buying when it's in the green. Don't buy when it's pumping, right? You always want to, if you're gonna invest in anything, just wait until it's like the best time. And for me, if you're taking anything out of what I'm saying, I like buying when the RSI is in the red. I know some people are like, oh well, that's not the only indicator there is. Yeah, but that's my indicator. That's what I use. That's what I like, and it works. In a bear market, you're making lower lows. In a bull market, in theory, you're making higher lows. So your dollar cost averaging down, and then in a bull market, your dollar cost averaging up, right? But you're still buying at the lowest price because you're going to get some sort of bounce. Like for example, here we hit the red, we went up. So if you're trading it, you bought here, that's 73%. Here we hit the red, right? And then we hit green. So like if you bought here, that's 199%. Over here, we hit red, and for it to hit the green, that's 162%. So if you're a trader, good for you, and that's great. Personally, me, I don't have time for that, so I just that's like what I see as accumulation, and I actually believe in this coin, so I'm going to keep it for long term, so it doesn't matter. In a bear market, you're making lower lows, so when it's in the red, you buy here, right? And I always say this, you buy here, right? Okay, so sure, it goes up. I mean, yeah, you could sell it, right? If you don't get bored, you could sell it, and you can make 156%. But if you held it long term, based on where the price is right now on that position, you'd be down 63%, but you're minimizing your risk, right? So like you're not just buying blindly. Let's just say you tried to buy the pump here and you bought it here, you'd be actually down 87%. So that really does make a difference. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I always talk about that. I hate when people don't have a plan, because when I got in the crypto market, I didn't have a plan. I bought XLM and I got absolutely chopped up. I sold early. I missed out. I didn't think that I thought for sure I wasn't going to make any money. I was like, yeah, right, this is too good to be true. Like, it's XLM, it's a crypto. Like all those, like, it's literally psychology. It's like the psychological aspect of the market. Like it literally, it's a real burden to handle. So just remember that you're not the only one. Everyone's in this, and if you're overexposed, like if you're somebody that puts in all their money at once, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you're probably one of those people, because I was one of those people, and you're constantly glued to it. It's not healthy. I know, like it's never going to be enough for you, right? So just remember, just be rational, be smart, don't go all in, don't overexpose yourself, and don't do all that, because I was one of those people that just put all my money in, and I'm like, oh man, every single 10% that went down, I was like, dude, I hate crypto. I hate XLM. I hate OXT. I hate this feeling. It was a really bad feeling. So I don't wish that on anyone. But again, if you're going through that, or if you go through that, or if you know what I'm talking about, then hopefully you have a level head and you learn from it. That's the most important thing. You learn from it, and you play it smart, and you just dollar cost average down. Don't overexpose yourself. Don't be greedy, and all that good stuff, and then you should be fine. Until then, I still need 7.6 billion coins, and I haven't bought in months, since November or wherever this was, January. So it's been 7 months, and I've just been waiting. So it definitely takes time. Don't think it doesn't take time. It definitely takes time, but again, at least you have a plan, and at least psychologically you could breathe, and you could be like, oh man, like I didn't just like impulsively buy. I had a plan and I stuck with it. Because if you have a plan, if you stick with it, and if you play it smart, then you're gonna actually keep all the profits that you make, and you're gonna keep all the money that you make. because making the money is one thing, but keeping it is another. Just always know that there's a difference between being able to keep your money and then making it. Okay, so just FYI, that's what I believe in. That's me. So take with it what you will, or completely ignore it. Those are my targets, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll make another update video tomorrow or the next day. I don't know, whenever I get a chance. I for the most part, I usually make daily Dogelon Mars videos, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be over 2, and we wake up and we're like rich, but that's the dream. So we'll see if it happens. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for your support. I'll catch you guys in the next video.